boys' room. You're gonna find those boys dressed in little colored shirts, black suspended pants, and little straw hats. This is what they wear for school during the week or to help out around the farm. The men wear suspenders because the soldiers years ago wore belts. Again, they did not want to look like a soldier. Now, on Church Sunday, all the men will wear the white shirts, black pants, and the boys are going to get these little round black felt hats. So that's what you'll see tomorrow for Church Sunday. Now, the men wear what they call broad fall pants. There are no zippers to these pants. Zippers are too modern. So you got 4 buttons across the front, and as you see, the whole front of the pants opens up. Sometimes they call them barn door pants because they open up just like a barn door.
So they can have buttons, but I don't care.
You notice that even on the men's shirts. Men's clothing was considered functional, and women's clothing traditionally was considered decorative. So they're allowed to have buttons. The men's pants and the women's dresses are often made by the women of the family there at home. Now, when a young man gets to around 13, he will start to wear a hat like this. It's called telescopic hat. You'll see him wearing this on Sundays or for special occasions. And when you see him wearing this, he's telling everybody he's reached the age of maturity. When he gets to 16, he'll probably get his first horse and buggy. That could be a courting buggy like I talked about, or a regular family buggy like the one we had down on the farm. And sometimes the young men use those for courting as well. And you might see a ornament hanging inside the buggy made of beads and feathers and things. And when you see that, you know that's a young single guy and he's using that for courting. It's kind of like hanging fuzzy dice from your rear view mirror. So that period from 16 until you're married is known as Rumspringa. Okay, Rumspringa is a German word, means jumping around. And this is when the young men and women start to socialize. And most of them, when they turn 16, they join a gang. These are Amish youth groups, but they call them gangs. And they have names for them, like the hummingbirds and the eagles and the goldfinches. They like bird names for some reason. There's one called the penguins. And they get together for all kinds of activities, games, and all kinds of fun. Rumspringa is a lot of fun. It also has a very important purpose, though, because this is the time period where you're probably going to meet your future husband or wife. So it's an important time. But all the fun comes to a quick end once you get married. So some of the young guys are waiting a few extra years to get married because they like Rumspringa. As I mentioned, you must join the church first before you get married, and each person must decide for themselves when they're ready to join the Amish church. When you make that decision, you're brought into the church in the fall of the year, and they're usually married shortly after that. They don't believe in long engagements. When you join the church, then you're baptized, you make your promise to God to follow the rules of the church for the rest of your life. So you don't leave the church again once you're baptized. If you do, that's when you could find yourself shunned by the community and by your family. And that would mean they won't eat meals with you. They won't do business with you. They won't take anything from your hand. And in most cases, they don't talk to that person anymore. So it's kind of like a death in the family. You're not going to see that person much. You're not going to communicate with them. If they should come to a family function like a wedding, they would have to sit with the guests. They'd have to eat at a special table. And very few people will come around to say hello to them. They're being shunned. You don't want to be shunned. So you're going to follow the rules of the church in most cases. I should mention about 85% of the young people do end up joining the church. And they usually join in their late teens, early 20s. Got some inline skates there on the wall. Those are used in the Amish community. That little fun, little relaxation, you might see them tomorrow afternoon on a road with that. Also, of course, those scooters, just operated with your foot. Around here, the Amish do not allow bicycles. They feel bicycles go too fast, take you too far away from home. Other settlements do. Out in Ohio, they're allowed to use bicycles, but not here. This is an older settlement, and the rules were made before they were out in Ohio, so bicycles didn't get in the rules. Any questions here?